Thank
online
you.
right now and Google Vasilly Lomachenko. He might be the best boxer that's ever lived. He might be.
Vasilly Lomachenko may actually end up retiring. Or if not, he may be retired. Now, what's up, y'all? Just want to go back and look at Vasilly Lomachenko. That's all. My favorite fighter of all time. And it's quite heartbreaking that he's not, having the intentions of fighting or what it seems like it. And in this video, I just want to give him his flowers. That's all I want to do. So welcome back to another video, y'all. I do want to say I really, 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 really appreciate the love on the videos. And let's get to it. Like I previously said before, Vasilly Lomachenko is, without a doubt, my favorite fighter of all time. Honorable mention, Triple G is the one who actually got me watching boxing, First time ever looking at boxing was Triple G. But Vasilly Lomachenko was the guy that introduced me for real. Got me looking at his fights and his highlights. But one thing's for sure, before I talk about anything, I want to talk about that Olympic run. Well, I think we all know by now, Vasilly Lomachenko is the greatest amateur boxer of all time. I have to be. I was going to say best, but no. We can say he's the greatest of all time. Two-time Olympic gold medalist, one in 2008, and the other one in London, 2012. The man's special. The man really is special. And one thing I could say, watching his amateur highlights and the Olympic run highlight, quite different. Quite different. Looked like he was a level above everyone, but two-time gold medalist. And we all know the record, 396-1. And he got that win back twice. He avenged it twice. Now right here, we're going to take a little switch right here. I'm going to talk to y'all and show y'all some of my favorite Lomachenko fights. Some that you guys already seen, some you guys already know. But I got a couple in mind that I want to talk to you about. All right, number one, Vasilly Lomachenko versus Gary Russell Jr. Now this fight right here was just coming off of that horrible-ass fight against Orlando Salido in his second professional fight where he hit that man low so many times. But being an amateur and not experienced, Lomachenko didn't do a damn thing about it. He just let him hit him low, and referee didn't do anything either. Orlando Salido was the first person to ever beat him. But second fight, he had to go against Gary Russell Jr. My man, my DMV man. No, Gary Russell Jr. got the fastest hands I ever seen. We all know Gary Russell Jr. and the brothers, they all got fast hands. They all skilled, every single one of them. But coming into this fight, as your third professional fight, a little mixed emotions. But they got down to it. And, woo! I want to say this is a good fight to watch. One of my favorites to watch. Just because you got two young guys in their prime who both can match the hand speed. If not, one could be quicker than them. But it was amazing to see what Lomachenko could do in just his third fight only, despite, getting that one win by knockout in his first professional fight, and then the Orlando Salido loss in his second fight. So they gave him another title shot, just because he got almost damn near 400 amateur fights. But this fight was good. For the first, 3 to 4 rounds, it was technical, little chess match, as so. But I want to tell y'all this. Lomachenko took over when it became 5th to 6th round onwards. It looked like a mismatch. I know I'm always saying mismatch, but he wore Gary Russell Jr. down. Gary Russell did not look fast anymore. Vasilly Lomachenko looked faster. And I just think Gary didn't have the feet like Loma. Loma has the feet, the accuracy. I wouldn't say the punch power. Sorry, my mic cut off, and so what? We all fuck up. It doesn't matter. But I was gonna say, I wouldn't say have the punching power, but it's almost damn near there. I guess it's solid for him, solid for a grown man at his size and his age. But as I said before, Lomachenko took over the damn fight, hitting him flush with shots. Gary Russell Jr. was worn out, and Vasilly Lomachenko will ultimately get that 12 round unanimous decision. Was it unanimous or split? It was one of them, but Finally, he got that world title that he was begging for. Because if you know, you know. Lomachenko was begging to get that title shot, his first uh pro professional fight. So yeah. Number 2. Woo! Vasilly Lomachenko versus Nicholas Walters, the Axeman. Now, by this time, Lomachenko became, at the time, the fastest two-way world champion, knocking out Roman. But this time, he had to fight somebody who they thought would beat him because he has punching power, but reality, no feet, no head movement, no anything. But Nicholas Walters, the Axeman, was a problem back then. I'm not gonna lie. You can talk about the resumes and all you want, but you gotta talk about how good these fighters was back then at their time. He damn sure was the first guy to put down Nonito the name, ultimately stopping him. But I absolutely love this fight. If you've never seen this fight, you should watch it. This fight is, how can you explain it? He broke him down physically and mentally. I think more mentally than anything in the world. Nicholas Walters looked stuck in the mud for this entire couple rounds that it lasted. I've never, ever, ever in my life seen a fighter get stuck like that. He was looking at Lomachenko so much. What you got spectating? They call it spectating. He was spectating Lomachenko so damn much that he didn't know what he should do to attack him. You know, he didn't have an answer for him. Lomachenko made him look like an amateur in that ring. It didn't even look like Walters was a champion at one point in time. And when you look at this fight, you could just tell the skill difference. The skill gap was so wide. He's a way, 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 way better fighter than Nicholas Walters. And some of y'all know, some of y'all don't, so let me tell y'all this. He made Nicholas Walters quit on that damn stool. I forgot, but within what, 6 to 7 rounds? He made Walters quit. He made him quit because he didn't know what he had to do in that fight. So, he threw in that towel, basically, because he would have got hurt. Lomachenko, destructive one. We know that. The start of no mas. Alright, number 3. Vasilly Lomachenko versus Gabriel Rodriguez. I'm going to keep this not short and simple because I'm going to talk for a minute, just a little bit. This was a real ass whooping. Rodriguez did not belong in this damn ring. This is my favorite Lomachenko fight to watch, just because of the skill and everything he did in here. He got hit low so many times, but he even retaliated. But this complete mismatch. Sorry to Rodriguez, but he got simply outclassed in this fight. If you wanna look at some Vasilly Lomachenko highlights in a fight, or if you just now getting hip to him, which you shouldn't, put this fight on. This fight will have you starstruck. You like, God damn, how do you do that? How do you do that? How do you do that? How did he spin him? How did he do that? How did he knock him down? I watched this fight probably almost 100 times. 100 times. And I'm not lying to y'all. This fight, should I say this? This is his best performance in my opinion. I don't care. This is his best performance. And this was on the Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao undercard. Number 4, Vasilly Lomachenko versus Nakatani. Now, this was coming off of the fact that he took that L, that surprising upset against Teofimo Lopez. But in this fight right here, he took on Nakatani, who's 5'11", and some of y'all don't know, some of you do, I'm always say that. Nakatani was the one who's quote unquote at the time y'all was saying he exposed Tio because he fought Tio and Tio had a lackluster fight against him. You know, when y'all put people on the pedestal like that, y'all expect them fighters to do that and do that. But Nakatani took him all 12. But no, in this fight, Lomachenko looking like a flyweight against this welterweight, utterly destructive beatdown. I gotta come up with another word saying destructive, but now he beat Nakatani, put up the post, made it look easy, damaging the eye, even though he got headbutted early in the fight. That didn't stop anything. I would say this was vintage Loma, even though this was somebody that was tailor made for him. But Lomachenko ended up getting that win, and they would want that Teofimo Lopez fight, but we didn't get it. Last but not least, the headache of the damn night: Vasilly Lomachenko versus Devin Haney. I don't care what y'all say. I'm going to say this first. This is an overlooked classic. It was one of the best fights ever. We all know Devin Haney beat George Kambosos to get that undisputed claim, the titles, everything. Devin Haney was pushing for this fight for a very long time. I wasn't saying he ducked me when I was younger, but who cares? His first defense of that was his first undisputed defense of his titles was against Lomachenko on Top Rank on May, probably like what 2-3 years ago. It got to be 2 years, can't be 3 years, but we finally got that fight. Big Lomachenko fan. I said likely Vasilly Lomachenko would dominate this dude, but I paid for this pay-per-view. I paid for this. Quite a few I paid for, but this one, I feel like I got robbed of my money. I thought Lomachenko won this fight, as everyone thought. Yeah, in some rounds that Devin Haney got in, the body shots. Devin Haney got a lot of body shots in this fight, and Lomachenko got a lot of headshots in this fight, often with the straight left. Like Devin Haney told his father, and his father wasn't listening. Shout out to Brody. We'd be like, "Oh yeah, we want that, we want that, we want that." No, you don't want the left hand. He was crying to you basically about the left hand not getting away from the left hand. The 12th round. The 12th round. I know I'm early in the highlights and all that, but the 12th round. Lomachenko lost the 12th round. And that was the deciding factor, wasn't it? Lomachenko got to stop doing that. He lost that 12th round against T.O. And now Devin. Unbelievable. But like I said, this was an overlooked classic. This was a chess match. This was a high chess match. I think this is one of my best fights. Not one of my best fights, like one of the best fights to watch. That's what I'm saying. I think everyone should watch this fight, despite the robbery and everything that happened, the decision. Don't pay attention to that when you guys look at this fight. But Lomachenko was landing good on him, landing big on him. He had his best rounds in the 10th and 11th round, which basically stole the show because Devin Haney really didn't do nothing significant like Lomachenko. But it is what it is. I paid for this. I got my money's worth. It was a good card, but ultimately I was disappointed because he won. And I looked at this fight so many times, and I still scored for Lomachenko. But it is what it is. Like I said, at the end of the day, Devin Haney would go on to get Devin Haney. We all know what I'm talking about. But at least Vasilly Lomachenko became the IBF champion when he stopped Kambosos. We might not have got the fights we seen though, like him and Tank. Which they both ducked each other. Come on, let's be real. But I'm giving Vasilly Lomachenko, my favorite fighter, his flowers. You are still an amazing fighter. I hope you're not retired. At least take a tune-up fight and retire. That's it. But that was it. Thank y'all for watching. I'm out.